Are home prices dropping, or is this still a good time to buy or sell? Let me break down what's actually happening in the housing market nationally across Florida and right here in St. Lucie and Martin County. Let's start big picture. Across the country, the housing market has cooled compared to the last few years, but has not crashed. Mortgage rates are still higher than what we saw during the pandemic years, which means buyers are more cautious and affordability is tighter. Because of that, homes are taking longer to sell and inventory is rising. What we're seeing nationally is a more balanced market. Buyers have more choices, sellers don't have the same leverage that they used to, and prices are mostly flat, not falling dramatically. In short, the market is slower, but it's still moving. Now let's talk Florida, because Florida always plays by its own rules. Now, statewide, inventory has increased significantly, especially for the condos and townhomes, and that's creating more negotiating power for buyers in certain price ranges. At the same time, factors like insurance costs, interest rates, and the cost of living have cooled in demand compared to previous years. What does that mean? Florida is shifting from a strong seller's market into a more balanced market, and in some areas, even a buyer friendly one. So, here in St. Lucie County, we're seeing something very interesting. Prices have softened slightly compared to last year, but homes are still selling, especially when they're priced correctly. Inventory is higher, which means buyers are more selective, but sales activity is still steady going. Homes that are staged well, priced right, and marketed properly are moving. This is no longer a throw a number on it and it sells type of market. Strategy matters, and so now when we go to Martin County here, they're holding a little bit stronger. Prices are stable to slightly up a year over a year, especially for the single family homes. Condos, however, are experiencing more inventory and slower movement. Buyers have more time to make decisions. Sellers need to be more realistic, but this market is still healthy and balanced. If you're a buyer, this is actually a solid opportunity for you guys. You have more options, you have more negotiating room, and you have less competition than a few years ago. The key is understanding which homes are overpriced and which ones are positioned to sell. If you're a seller, pricing and presentation are everything right now. Homes that are priced based on yesterday's market are sitting. Homes priced for today's market are selling. Having the right strategy from day one makes a massive difference. If you want to know what your home is worth right now or what buying in today's market would actually look like, I'm happy to help. I'm Brandon, your local realtor here on the Treasure Coast. If you found this helpful, hit the like button. Feel free to reach out anytime. More than happy to help you. Have a great day.